Hey yo, welcome back to the Slowpoke. Whoa, I've got some more battle style deck profiles for you, okay? And today I got Rapid Strike Mienshao. One of those cards which I think might have been overlooked by a lot of people in the trailer. You know, it's not the most glamorous of Pokemon. No, it's not a V, it's not a tag team, it's not a VMAX, but you can tell that they've really crafted this card really well. And I think it'd actually be a bit of a sleeper pick in the battle styles format. So let's have a look. Cheers. Alright, in case you didn't know what Mienshao does, let me show you. So we got Mienshao, okay, a non-GX stage 1 Pokemon with 90 HP, Rapid Strike. 2 attacks, 1 for £20. I mean, it's nice to have. I like 1G attacks, but this ain't really what we're building around here. Spinning Whip, however, is what we are building around. Your opponent's active is now confused. Good start. Shuffle this Pokemon, all cards attached to it, back into your deck, and you do 90 damage. So 90 damage is a decent number. It's a 10 off Greedon. You know, it's not quite, obviously, with HP being as ridiculously high as it is these days, you'd like to be a little bit higher, but it's not going to happen. What this does do, though, number one, a little bit of disruption with the confusion. Lets you promote anything you want, so Altaria, Doll, anything like this. And you do 90 damage as well, so really good. We've seen cards like this before. Domfam, Beheem, Greedon. Beheem probably the closest to being really good. Domfam was insane back in the day. This is pretty similar. So let's have a look. So you play a full 4/4. The Mind Fruit, ignore that. We currently don't know what the Mind Fruit does, so I'm just putting a little placeholder in there, okay? So we have 3 of the Rapid Strike Auxiliary with the Rapid Strike Search, I should say. I'm having real problems here with that. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. So, so yeah, stage 1 Pokemon, 110 HP with the Rapid Strike Search ability. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for a Rapid Fire card, put it in your hand. You can only use one of these per turn, so you can't use multiple. But what this does, this effectively takes the pressure really far off having to loop the Mienshaos, because one auxiliary basically always going to find you. We could assume that the Mienfoo has a Rapid Strike as well. So one of the auxiliaries basically finds you one of the parts of the puzzle. You're going to always have to find Mienfoo, Mienshao, and Energy, so you can loop, right? That's how it's going to be. But now you only have to find 2 of those pieces, because auxiliary finds you one of them. Pretty nuts, all right? Pretty cool. So there's the Rem raids for that. So we're playing like an old school Beheem deck back in the day. So we're playing a 3/3 of the Pidgeotos from Team Up, right? Really cool. Really good sustained search without having to discard cards. That's one thing you don't want to do with a deck like this, is actually discard stuff for the most part. So Airmail, watching your turn, you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one in your hand, put one to the bottom. So in this stack, so if you have 2 of these Pidgeotos out, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck, all right? This is going to help you just re-establish your Mienshao, so you can just keep attacking and all that good stuff. Really cool. Really cool. That's how the old school Beheem used to play. So our ideal spin target is going to be Altaria. Really cool. Stage 1 Pokemon, 110 HP. With the Miraculous Charm ability, basically, it doesn't take damage from your opponent's V or VMAX or GX, so it basically safeguards from a lot of the format. And it's got a one treat cost. You just slap a U-turn board, all of a sudden you can see the synergy now then, right? So all we're going to do, Mienshao, Spinning Whip, confuse our opponent's active, spin into an Altaria. They can't hit us. They have to flip a coin to even attack us, right? And then we're just going with a Mienshao again, rinse and repeat. U-turn board gives us a free retreat cost, so that's the idea, right? And then we got 1 Oricorio. Now, I'm debating whether to take this out. I'm not going to lie to you, because if our game plan is going correct, our opponent shouldn't be able to actually do damage to us, right? Because half the time, they're flipping tails on their confusion, or they're putting damage into Altaria, which they can't do. But sometimes it can take a long time for these decks to get into that loop, and we're going to be giving up some KOs. Dance of Tribute lets us capitalize on that. But then to see an extra 3 cards if our last turn one of our Pokemon was KO'd. Pretty cool, but it does give up 2 prizes in an otherwise 1 prize deck, so feel free to take that out if you like. And then 1 Mew, because bench damage would absolutely wreck this deck. You know, Pidgeot has 60 HP, Auxiliary has 110. Not a lot of HP going around. We can't afford for any bench damage to be going on. Can you imagine that? Rapid Strike, Urshifu, 120. Papa! Scary. So speaking of discarding that we don't want to do, that's why I only play 3 research. I don't really want to be discarding too much stuff with this deck. But equally, we're trying to set up multiple stage ones. Sometimes you discard your hand seeing 7 cards is the best thing for you. So that's why we play 3 of them. Play 4 mana, so it adds a little bit of disruption. Because imagine we're confusing our opponent. We give them a 4-card hand and they got a safeguard Pokemon in the active. How many times are they going to break through that? Maybe like once or twice? Man, it's a long game, baby. It's a long game. So Marnie will help us a little bit of disruption. 2 Cynthia Caitlyn, because again, sometimes we don't really want to be discarding too many cards, right? Cynthia Caitlyn lets us get back our Marnies, gets us anything that we need, boss's orders potentially. And lets us see 3 cards, and sometimes seeing 3 cards after, you know, 2 airmails is all you need. So 1 boss's order again, we don't have the room to want many of these. So again, Cynthia Caitlyn lets us reuse them. That's the idea. Kind of an attrition deck for the most part. So our opponent will try and retreat. Malolana, all that good stuff. Bit annoying. You could put in a heal block, Mr. Mon, to be fair. But Cynthia Caitlyn is going to let us reuse that boss's orders for the most part. That's what it's there for. So we got 4 Quick Ball, best card in form. We're trying to set up multiple stage 1s. Quick Ball is going to be pretty gnarly. Now, I was toying about with doing the Professor Oak's Theory build of this, and it's something I might profile soon. But until then, we're going to be really reliant on a Quick Ball. So yeah. 4 communications again. You know, we've got multiple stage 1s we need to set up and constantly find throughout the game as well. So communication is going to help us do that. You know, lets us find artillery, Mienshao. In all honesty, I think we play more search. You can argue, there's always that debate, right, between Pokemon communication and Great Ball. I'm a communication person because I'm not like, I'm a big scaredy cat, right? If I play Great Ball, I know I'm going to miss. So, but 4 Evo Incense should help us shore that up. So between 4 searching cards, I find that is normally enough to where you get going. Because once you got Pidgeotto out, you got Artillery out, it takes the pressure off. So we have to get to that point now. 4 Evo Incense helps us do that. 3 U-turn board. Now you could argue 3 is too many. You could be right, but equally, what I don't want to happen is we actually get set up and then we can't get out the active. That is just so annoying, right? So we play 3 U-turn boards just to help shore that up in case it ever happens. But especially with Tool Scrapper, I can see Tool Scrapper being quite popular. So yeah, U-turn board over Air Balloon, that's for sure. And we got 4 Pokédoll. These are other spin targets. So, you know, if we haven't got Altaria developed, but we need to spin into something, instead of spinning into like a Mindfu, something that we don't want to actually get KO'd, spin into a doll. That's perfectly fine. And then 1 ordinary one in case our research has got a little bit too crazy with our Mindfus and all that. So, worth noting, you can pop a Pokédoll off the Oricorio. It feels wrong and dirty, but you can do it, don't worry. And our last 4 cards are the new special energy, the Rapid Fire energy. What these Rapid Strike energies do, when they're attached to a Rapid Strike Pokemon, they actually provide either 2 fighting or 2 water. They only provide 2 at a time. So, now you can see the synergy, right? Because the Spinning Whip attacks for 2 energies, but they can be satisfied with 1 Rapid Strike energy. So there's the loop. You just spin into your Altaria, next turn evolve your bench Mindfu, evolve Mienshao, bench another Mindfu, attach energy, bang. And that's the idea. We're just going to keep it going, baby, just like that. So yeah, there is Mienshao. Let me know what you think. Let me see, get a good shot of it there. There we go. So yeah, let me know what you think. I think it's a low-key sleeper deck. Is it going to be really good though in a matter of, you know, all these Urshifu slamming around? It might be. That confusion is super underrated part of the deck for sure. I'm going to try and get some gameplay of it and show you. So let me know what you think. If you have the more battle styles, gameplay, and deck profiles, make sure you smash that subscribe button for me, okay? And check the player site in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.